8-6 at half-time at the Endeavour Field last Sunday. The entire Sharks front row of Porter, Withall and Wheeler produced top games in the second half to demolish the Steelers. Very unsatisfactory game for them, 28-8. And a big disappointment with the Steelers. They looked set to start recording some good wins, and then the return of skipper David Hatch to the Cronulla topside gave the team the necessary leadership. Withall opened up with a very, very good try. You're going to see it in a few moments' time as Ettinghausen just went a fraction too far there. I thought he had support and could have unloaded. But you're going to see fairly shortly a very good run by Withall, and he was, I thought, quite definitely the outstanding player in the match, having watched the full extent of it. Nice pass out to Larder there, and Larder, the fullback, showing a clean pair of heels, goes right through the gap there. He also institutes a try later in the game. As you'll see, this Illawarra side can attack. They've got the ability to go up the sideline, as they did on this occasion, with, again, Larder, and a lovely long pass on the inside to Mackie, and Mackie in for a try. So that was the way it was, 8-6 at that particular stage. The Cronulla team never short of throwing the ball around. They do like to keep the ball alive, and that's a good thing to see. And then there was this awful defence came on the, I think what I like to call it is distemper. The Illawarra side got defensive distemper in the second half and just failed to tackle, and it was a pretty horrid situation. But they come up with a try here from a little kick that ricocheted, and they come up with another try here from a Ellison pass onto the other prop forward. And then the third try, and this is a soft one, Hatch. And he goes in and scores the try there. And, of course, the Illawarra side can't throw stupid passes because Doughty there is very, very quick, and he's able to run 75 yards if he takes an intercept of that nature. McIndoe chased him from the other wing, but there was never going to be the possibility of him catching him with such a start. A couple of things out of the game. The good play here from the Cronulla side, the way they can keep the ball alive. Ettinghausen pulling it in from above his head, gets it out to Doughty. Doughty gets a lob pass back inside to Ettinghausen, who again pulls off a nice take on the top, way above the head. He's able to go a little bit further, but that was the one I said that I thought he should have passed on the outside. He had support one way and then the other, and I think probably he should not have taken the tackle. Now, Withall goes and puts Speechley through. Now, this is Withall, number 12. Watch the one-handed pass to put his centre through the gap. Now, that's clever play, and Speechley got plenty of pace. He's only a young player. I've only seen him play a couple of times in the first grade for Cronulla. But on this occasion, he takes Larder on, and Larder's defence is equal to the task. Continuing on with another near try. And this is an excellent tackle again from Larder, who I've mentioned about 3 times. Here it is. And that's a first-class tackle on Ellison, the player who looked just as though he was going to score about underneath the posts. A good Cronulla, a bit of evasion here. I put this in because I can never do anything like this myself, and I love to see footballers so light on their feet. Watch Doughty. He actually runs backwards here, and then he goes forwards again. And that's a clever bit of football from the young wing three-quarter, who Jack Gibson's got a very, very big rap on. He seems to consider him a player very much of the future. Now, this near try to Ettinghausen, and we're going to see a very strong bit of defence, and that name I keep mentioning, Larder. Watch him come over and bang him over the sideline, not over the sideline, nearly out of the ground. Knocked him about 7 or 8 yards over the side there, and Larder's name, as you'll recollect, keeps coming up. This young fella came from Darwin originally. I think he wanted to play with Manly, and then for some reason he got sick and tired of the big smoke and went back to Darwin, and now he's turned up at Cronulla and Illawarra and doing very well. And again, showing his very good reflexes. It looks like intercepts are all the go these days. It was a Mannix pass that went astray, and Doughty shows a clean pair of heels and is able to take it on right down the field, 75 yards away. Just in mid-glass of water there. So that was a good game if you're a Cronulla supporter. A hell of a game for the Illawarra coach, Smith, because he's seen his side fall very much in a heap. Well, the Wheelers temporarily come off the St George machine. I say temporarily, and